I was around somebody recently that I just felt like belittling statements were made to me so many times, and I'm thinking, I don't think that person realizes they're doing that, and I really don't believe that the person does. She loves me. She accepts me. I know so many good things about the person, but she just kept putting me down. Telling me when I did something wrong and reminding me she told me not to do that, and and I thought, you know what? That's what I do to other people. So I thought, belittling statements and how very dangerous they are and how they hurt our relationships with each other. So then I thought of that verse, of course, Song of Solomon 2:15. Take us the foxes, the little foxes that spoil the vines, for our vines have tender grapes. And it really is the little things that we say to people that affects our relationship with them. How many times have we been upset and said something that is forever ingrained on a person's mind, and every time they're around us, they can remember the negative thing that we said. Now, we've said literally hundreds of positive things to them, but they remember those little negatives. And so today I'd like to challenge all of us to be more conscious of belittling statements that we make to each other, to our family especially. Ladies, do you realize that because they're family, we feel like we can say whatever we want? Because they're family, we think they want us to correct them. They want us to tell them when they do bad things. And really and truly, because they're family, they want more acceptance and love than we should give strangers or just plain friends. But we wouldn't do that to strangers and friends because we're afraid of offending them, or we're afraid that it affecting our relationship with them. We're most of the time we're more careful with our friends than we are with our family. And so belittling statements, I'm going to try to explain what I think they are. Um, when you when you are working with somebody and you move, they tell you to put something in a certain location. And I don't know about you, but when I'm working with somebody, I hear what they say, but then again, I hear what I think they say. And so you take that item and you put it in a different place. And then the person comes up to you and says, I told you to put that over there. And you want to explain, but they don't give you any opportunity. So you take it and put it over there. Now, that was a belittling statement. I told you to put it over there. Now, what could the person say? Oh, did I miscommunicate? Did I, to save face for the person, did I miscommunicate? I didn't mean for you to put it over there. Can I just move it and put it over here? Wouldn't that be so much nicer? Another belittling statement is you're working with somebody, maybe it's doing something with a car, and the person gets out of the car and they accidentally leave their keys in the car. And you being helpful, you being helpful, when they walk away from the car, you lock the door and you lock the keys in the car. And they feel stupid because they left their keys in the car. So what they say to you is, I didn't ask you to lock that door. Why did you lock that door? I didn't want you to lock that door. And they just start saying those kind of things to you. That's a belittling statement. They don't want to admit that part of the blame is is their fault. So instead, they try to belittle you to make themselves feel better that this happened because you locked the door. You understand what belittling statements are? It's trying to pass the blame on to somebody else. It's not taking into consideration what their thoughts and feelings are. Instead, it's just putting them down. Boy, let's all be more conscious of these belittling statements, especially with our family members. Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice.